What's going on, Vanquishers? Charlie here. We are back with a wonderful, beautiful state of the game. Welcome back to everybody tuning in to this week. We got quite a few updates. We want to update everybody here. So if you're new, sit back, relax, and welcome. If you have obviously been to our state of the game since day one, you know how we get down. This is family oriented. We show nothing but love during our state of the game. We appreciate everybody's support. So before we get started, we'd love to introduce the developers behind this wonderful project that we have been working on tremendously on our Vanquishers TCG. Look at that. I'm doing an extended intro. Look at Brandon. He's like, yo, you're getting a little extra right now. But again, my name is Charlie. I am the creator and one of the developers behind this beautiful project of the Vanquishers TCG.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? You know it's me. I'm Jason. I handle the business administration, the social media marketing on the back end. Do a little bit of everything. So reach out if you need any help, you have any questions. If you have not completed your backer kit survey, go and do that. Just click that and you finished it out, even if you're picking up local. Thank you.
Buenos días, me llamo Jose. I am your web and app developer for Vanquishers TCG.
What's good, Vanquishers? I am the game balancer. Let's go.
The game balancer, my man.
The one and only.
The one and only. There you go. You gotta make sure you put that in. You gotta put that in the hashtag, / etc. etc.
There's a lot of imitators out there. There's only one.
So in these segments here, we like to cover the progression of the project, where we're at with the project, where it stands. We do cover our social media network. We cover our web and app updates, and of course our tabletop simulator and physical card game updates. So we're usually set this off with Mr. Jason covering our social media networks. Mr. Jason, you are live in 5. We'll put you on a big screen.
Hello.
Solo dolo. We're gonna put
How's
you solo
everybody
dolo.
doing today? Hopefully, when Charlie hits the switch button, it puts
I hit me
to the
solo
main
dolo.
screen.
Hold on. Boom. Got it. Got it. Look, I had to put my face first, man. I had to make sure this working. Got to see Beauty first.
Beautiful people. Hello, all you beautiful people. Welcome to Vanquishers TCG, State of the Game. Mondays lives at 9 p.m. Eastern. For over 2 years, we have development on our YouTube channel. That's from us doing these lives every Monday, answering live questions, giving you live updates, and talking a lot of crap to Brandon from me because he can't beat me. So that's the way we do it.
They should always be running scared from me.
Fly.
Huh?
It's all good though.
He thinks it's running because he's so
I don't
tall.
blame him.
I look like a little ant to him. That's why. A big ant though, but not so little. But still. All right. So guys, we've been really busy. We've been really
Busy.
But a lot of fun stuff going on right now. So just so to recap on what we've been doing, just so everybody knows, a lot of product has already come into our hands. I got something to the right of me. I got something to the left of me. I got boxes to the back of me. And we still got stuff on the way. So just so you guys know, if you stay on with us through the whole live, you will be seeing some of those products. We'll be showing them live on here, but you got to stick around because see, when I try to show products, they be blurred. So we got to wait till we don't have a blurred screen showing stuff. So just be on the lookout and just be ready. We got stuff on the way. And just so you guys know, there's more stuff. It's the ball is rolling, guys. The ball is rolling. So
Is that what we're gonna call it? Rolling? It feels like it's soaring.
the ball is rolling. So we're it's so, and right now it's like it's that the moment we're at right now is just the calm before the storm because everything has been ordered, everything's been paid for. We're just waiting for them to print it and send it to us. So with that being said, that brings the big update for tonight. So you guys are aware, we do have to push back our delivery date into January. This isn't something on our end, it's more on the end of the manufacturers, and they had other projects they were printing and stuff like that. So we had to fall into the same, we have to fall into where they put us in the order of who paid for what they get their cards done and everything. So, but with that being said, like we said last week, we're adding a little extra things here and there into the orders and stuff. So the wait is going to be worth it. You guys are going to be getting some extra stuff and some things that are real special that you already put in your orders that you're going to be like, wow, that's crazy what you guys did there. Once we have production video and we can show you guys what it is, we will. But everything's printing, everything's moving smoothly. It's just logistics wise, we pushed back about 20 days, so it's basically going to push us into January. But as soon as we get product in, as you guys know, Patreon members get first early looks, and we're going to show you guys things early as soon as it gets in. And then if you guys come onto our lives every Monday, we're going to update you as we go as well. This is the best place to be at to see what's going on, to actually ask us questions while we're in here and going through stuff. So just be on the lookout and be in here and see what's going on. If you haven't clicked the follow button on any of our social media, go ahead and follow us. It helps us a lot with getting more people that are just like you to see our product and see what's going on. And the other cool thing that's going on today, that me and Jose were working on, we're working on it. We just have to get the approval set through. But what we're going to do for the future is, after the Kickstarter pledges are all fulfilled, we're on, because we know a lot of our fan base and player base are in Florida and they were affected by Ian. So a lot of people had to back out of their pledge because of that. We're going to have product on the website for you guys to order. From the Kickstarter. It's going to be limited amounts. Also, when the team was talking earlier, we're going to probably have it. If you were already a backer with Kickstarter through us, you're going to probably get sent a specific coupon. If you wanted to order some more stuff, you'll be able to take some things down. But first things first is getting product mailed out to all the backers. And then from there, we're going to have, we're going to see it loading onto the website, booster boxes and a few other items that we ordered in. We have some excess. We're trying to make sure that all the backers from Kickstarter get all their items in. Everyone's got their items before anything else inventory wise goes up on the website. So yeah, I know it's going to be a delay, and I know we're getting a lot of newer people coming in wanting to get product, but we got to make sure that we're fulfilling the orders from everyone on Kickstarter first, and then we'll take care and make sure that we got everything else up on the site afterwards. Yep. And then and the other cool thing is when it's up on the website too, for the people who are more economically conscious, what we're going to do is we're looking to setting up like Afterpay or Klarna, one of those programs where it lets you do like a 4-time payment with no interest. So you can order some stuff from us and use that to get your product as well. That's something that me and Jose have lined up this morning to get situated. And he will be talking about some other things that he's going to be putting with the website for that. So, but on the business side of it, all the information for the EIN number and all that stuff has been put into it. It's just a waiting game at this point. But Jose will explain to you how it works on the website when it comes to this part. In the sense of like how you break it all down, Jose. I know you're kind of confused, but it's okay. I got you. But yeah, so we're putting back to pushing back to January. As soon as we have product in hand, you guys are going to get a video to show you that we have product in hand. So, it's not no delay or anything. Last night, me and Charlie were working on a few different things with things that are going to make the process a lot faster. The other cool thing is, since the beginning of this whole process, we were telling you guys that we were pushing we were going to hand pack all the cards and everything. And logistically, we had it all planned out and everything. But Godsent came in, the printers were going through, they're going to collate all the cards and randomize all the cards and do all that stuff. So literally all that stuff's getting done by machine work, and you guys don't have to worry about us doing it hand pack. So that's going to speed up the process as well. So we've been doing a lot of stuff to speed up the process for you guys to get your packs and stuff like that.
Yeah, don't get it twisted. We're still sealing them, so we're throwing them in the pack to seal them, but we're not actually having to collate it, which speeds up progress on our end by a billion.
Yeah. So print run on the booster boxes, Sen. It's going to be we initially were going to do 3,000, but we decided to readjust to 1,500. So we're doing 1,500 booster boxes. The excess, that's the amount left over of booster boxes, are going to go to the website most likely. Backers will be able to, as well as communicate with us, and they're going to see and be able to get more product.
And as discussed on the last state of the game, there will be stuff. Each booster box will have a box topper for it that's exclusive to the booster boxes when you break them open. There'll be a collection series of silver, gold, and rainbow.
Yeah, so what Charlie's talking about is our box toppers are basically inline collector edition cards for the game. So the 150 card set will have 3 sets of, we're going to maybe possibly readjust the amount of each set, but just think of it like this. We have a gold set of 150 cards that are a gold foil that will be box toppers and randomly across the booster boxes. So just getting a booster box, you'll get one of these possible rare cards, and it's going to be between a gold foil, silver foil, and a regular hollow foil version. Hollow foil is basically like the
Rainbow foil.
Yeah, it's rainbow foil, but it's like the bronze. So you got gold, silver, and bronze in a sense.
So these will be guaranteed in every single booster box. So it'll be one card. You don't know if you're gonna get the rainbow. You don't know if you're gonna get the gold or the silver, and it will be one of every card in the set. So yes, there will be SRs in there. That could be the rainbow foil, the gold, whatever you get. So there'll be the sets will be included. Yeah. These are things that we're adding to the sets that wasn't originally planned, that we're adding to it.
Yeah, and we're doing that for everybody. You know, we're doing that for you guys who stuck around with us and helped us get through the Kickstarter and through the Ian situation and through all that stuff. And we actually are able to get you guys cards and able to go through the next steps and the next phases. And so how many of each in previous State of the Games, we gave exact numbers, but as I'm looking at the numbers, we may readjust, but there will be multiple sets of each of those foils across all 1,500 boxes. The other thing we were looking at is if we get a good turnout for booster box sales afterwards, people that weren't able to come back and get some, or people get some more, we could possibly do the other half of the booster boxes, possibly, or less. We might just do less. It just depends on what we feel works the best for what you guys want as a community. So just be on the lookout for that. So it's a lot of things we're planning out with that all being worked out. But as of right now, 1,500 boxes, if we increase it, it'll only be because the demand is there. If the demand is, we want to go to the next step, the next thing, then we'll go to the next thing, because we already have, just so you guys know that if you've never seen our live before but have not been updated, we have 3 sets already in infrastructured, and we have multiple mini sets in between those major sets. So we already have everything lined up, and then that doesn't even include the other game modes that we have for the game. So there's a lot of stuff in the future, so just stay tuned and keep rocking with us. We got a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, and then something that the last few State of the Games that I've not talked about, which I need to get back on and make sure that we keep driving this home to everybody. We need to keep hitting our community goals and keep growing. The more we grow, the more we reach, the more people play the game, the more people you have to play the game with, more people you can collect with and have fun, and more the merrier, right? So right now our Kickstarter's at 3,208 people. Our Kickstarter, I'm sorry. Our Instagram is at 3,208 people. So our goal is going to be 4,000. We can do that. We've pushed bigger numbers faster. So we'll definitely get there. And we just keep pushing. So, and then our next goal for the Discord is going to be 500 people in Discord. We're at about 460. So we're not far from that either. The cool thing about this whole thing is, you guys remember, anytime we hit these community goals, we get exclusive cards. So we'll do an exclusive print run of specific cards, and when you guys start seeing the foils that are going to be coming out with the set we're at, you're going to see how much it's going to change and how much more the foils are going to be immersive and more in depth. Because I already have ideas for certain things, because we've already showed you guys metal cards. We've already showed you guys, foil cards. We've already showed you guys a few different things. Selective foil is not a problem for us. Right now, I'm looking at things like embossed cards, texturized cards. So make sure you stick with it. You got a friend that following us, tell them to follow us. The Twitter, I'm getting back on Twitter. I've connected and linked to Twitter with all the other social media. So when I post on one, it posts across all of them. So you're going to see more activity there as well. So just be ready for that. Listen, Don't talk about my angel wings. I'm not a peacock. But you gotta let me fly.
Oh man.
But yeah, so definitely let's get the community growth goal keep going. Another thing that we're shooting around is next year's theme cards. We're not going to do a lot of them, and theme cards and promo cards and stuff like that for next year. So what we're thinking about is, you know, maybe possibly doing them quarterly. You guys can give us suggestions in Discord saying what you think about promo cards and theme cards. Just remember, one of the rules of engagement with that for us is we do not ever put logos of other companies, conventions, or anything on our promo theme cards or anything like that. Our cards are our cards, and they're all playable cards. They're not just cards that say, hey, you were at this convention. Like, that doesn't make sense to us. We want you to have a card that's playable, that means something in the long run. So
shout out to Stitch. Thank you for the sub, man.
thank you, Stitch. Appreciate that. Subbing it up. But yeah, so let's get the community growth goal going up. And as that keeps going up, we're going to do more giveaways. That means more exclusive cards for people. It's a give and take kind of relationship is the way we do it. You know what I mean? You got to think about it. You guys help us get more people to follow, and we give out more exclusive cards so that people can, you know, have that for their collection and have some beautiful things. These energy overloads are something that's going to be these early ones are going to be some of the cream of the crop. So the ones that have them, congratulations. Really appreciate all you guys out there. Backer kit. So everybody knows it's the last week for backer kit. It's actually the last few days. So the 10th, 11/10, my birthday. That's the last day.
Celebrate.
The last day. You know what I'm saying? The last day that we gonna have you be able to fill out your survey and close it out. Remember, if you're a local and you're gonna do local pickup, all you gotta do is change the country to local pickup, and it'll zero out your pledge shipping. And just remember, if you do any little add-ons, the little add-ons will actually be like $1 if you're local, or $3 if you're, you know, out of the country. Like, it's $1. It's intended. It's just to help cover the small little you know, little things that we need in between to make sure everyone gets their products for that shipping cost. So just be on the lookout for that. Make sure you get those closed out. If you've not got your survey, direct message me. Direct message me in Discord, direct message on Instagram, direct message on Kickstarter, so we can figure out what's going on. Like, I've been working with one gentleman for like last week and a half, and finally, like a few hours ago, we got his situated and he closed out, added some things on, and it's good to go. So I want to make sure everybody gets their products, because there's people who've already paid for their order, for their pledge, but haven't paid their shipping. And I just don't want you to feel like you aren't going to get your items, because you're going to get them, even if we got to go through PayPal afterwards because XYZ reason. So you can send us the shipping for that. We'll figure it out. But if you can just get it done through the survey and backer kit, it makes it easier on the overall, so we can prioritize to make sure that you get your items. Because if you take too long getting your shipping and stuff paid for, it's going to take longer for you to get your items. So just be on the lookout for that. If you have not yet, go ahead and let us know. And like I said earlier, this is coming to the end of my part. You guys stay on with us through this whole live, and you're going to see some product that's coming, some packaging stuff, some things how things are going to look. Just stay tuned.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Stay super tuned in. Mr. Jason, we love you, man. We appreciate all the hard work you do. Just to kind of give you guys a quick overview, especially anybody that's new watching the stream, Jason stays up all night. He's like the Hawkeye. While everybody sleep, he's all the way up talking with everybody in the world, man. So we really do appreciate your time and everything you do for us, man, with this project, because it excels as great as it does because of you staying up while everybody sleep.
Oh yeah.
All right, Mr. Web and App. We got Mr. Jose here with the Web and App. We got quite a few updates, a lot of things that are going to be happening with the website. Jose's very excited because he's going to be on overhaul this time around. Usually it's,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Usually it's me or Jason or Brandon, but this time the pendulum's going to swing on Jose. So if you guys got any questions, comments, concern, please use that trouble ticket system in our Discord and just scream at him.
No. You know what? I'm going to go on Discord and just block all that stuff.
Oh, that's what you're going to do? Okay, well, let's go ahead and... Let's go ahead and fill in our community of all the updates we've been working on, Mr. Jose, with the website. And let me see if I can get that pulled up, by the way.
Do your thing. Woody. All right. First off, the new roadmap for November has been updated, so you can look at all of the progress that we've been throughout the whole year. Um, Pretty much we are on the last month of what we've been accomplishing, and hopefully next month or next year we would have another one if we do have any more. But I know Charlie will post it up here real soon. But if you are online, you can go to vanquishers.com / I think it's roadmap, and you can actually see it. Or you can go on the top part of the site and click on the roadmap, and you can see this beautiful layout of what we've accomplished this year.
Yeah, so what Jose's talking about, when you go to our website at vanquisherstcg.com, this will be the website page which you'll be landed into. So at the very top tab, you'll see our roadmap. So it's actually been updated. Not very much on the actual roadmap. We plan on putting more updates to it as we speak. Here, let me
But look how complete it looks, though. You know what I'm
But
saying?
yeah, look at all the completions we did, man. We came a long way with this roadmap. I'm actually excited for setting up next year's campaign. A lot of it's going to be tournament driven, new expansions and stuff like that, projected ideas. So that way you guys can follow us and know what we're doing. So if you're new to our community, feel free and know what the journey was like from the beginning to the end and where we're at. Right now, we just, on the roadmap itself, currently, from what it's stating, is that we got to order the game kits to assemble the Kickstarter. So we actually have everything fully completed at this point. That is completely ordered, all set, ready to rock and roll, and we're getting prepared for November. So actually at the beginning of this November, so we're waiting for everything to come in. So last month we finalized the orders. This month we're waiting for everything to come on in, and we're gonna start assembling everything immediately as the orders start coming in. And goal was to ship it in December. That's still goal, guys. I know that we have to kick it back. And the reason why we're doing it is kind of giving us cushion as far as like on timing for us receiving it to the time that it's going to take for us to assemble it to get it to you guys. But we thought it'll be best to just go on ahead and postpone it another month just in case we fall into any delays. That's the trajectory. But we're still trying to trying to do what we can to make it on time. So just keep that in mind. And again, we'll be updating you guys as it comes along. As items are coming in, we'll be posting it and showcasing it, every single day as it comes in. Yes, sir, Mr. Jason.
And I just want to shout out, all our locals that have said they want to pitch their hand in to help package everything and be part of the process. Really appreciate everyone showing love to that point, because if you've seen before, we've had people actually come from the community that
for
are
Test
local,
X. Yeah, our Test X series.
Test X together. And
and
stuff like that. So shout out to everyone who's already, reciprocated that, hey, we want to come and help out when that time comes and stuff like that. We definitely have a time and place for that. Most likely just to hang out and do that and have a good vibe, because it's all about the experience at the end of the day. And then the other thing I want to say is shout out to Zen, Sudan, and Cardboard Addicts podcast. I was on their live earlier today, or their premiere. They had a premiere earlier today. And I just want to tell you guys, I'm drinking my water too. Don't worry, we're drinking the waters, right? It don't look like water, but it's water. I promise. It's got some little flavor.
It might be. But yeah, so we are updated on our actual on our roadmap. I apologize. We are updated, so if you guys need to go ahead and follow where we're at, we're currently on November. Yes, sir, Mr. Jose. I apologize. Go ahead.
All right. So now the next update. Don't you go nowhere. Just keep me right there.
Keep you right here. All right.
If you go all the way to the top again.
All the way to the top.
All the way to the top.
All the way up.
And you click on print to play. We have finally, for the final time, have uploaded.
Why didn't my print and play show? What happened here?
Because you are not registered or you are not logged in, my friend.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead and log in really quickly. Just want to highlight something before I log in. Jose added this cool new addition here.
Can you wait?
But man, if I log in, they're not gonna see the 0 out. Okay, fine. I'm gonna go ahead and log in. You'll notice that number. Just keep that in mind that it's 0 right now. I'm still on Jose's thunder tonight.
Everybody's
All right, so let me go ahead and log. I'm gonna log in under the Vanquisher account instead of my personal right now. So once you are logged in, all right, let's go back to the print and play. So if you click the print and play tab, go ahead, Jose. I apologize, bro.
Go ahead, print and play. We have uploaded the final set for the print and play. Everything's updated on there. You can download them. You can cut them out. You can proxy them. You can do whatever you want with them as long as it's appropriate. And play the game physically.
Your friends. Show somebody
Yeah.
that's never seen it before.
Yeah, so
Exactly.
So we had some people in the past was saying that the files were a little blurry, and they were. We've got that rectified and fixed. So if you guys are having any issues for any anonymous reason on these files
And you
being
shouldn't.
unreadable, which you
shouldn't.
shouldn't, because we make sure that we put it at pretty high quality. All you got to do, just I'm gonna actually show it live real quick, and I use WinRAR
Okay.
as my actual file to help decipher these files. So once you click it, a file here at the bottom is going to show that it's downloaded for the print and play. It'll probably take a little bit because it's a pretty big file. It's every card in the set. So once you have done that, you'll just click the file. You'll need a it's zipped, so you'll need to unzip it. Hey, no pun intended, not zip the artist. That guy's amazing, by the way, but it ain't gonna be him type zipped. It's gonna be a zip file. So you have to click it, open up the file, and then all the cards will be made available. I believe we put the board on there, correct, Jose, or am I incorrect?
Yes, we did.
Look at that. So if you guys currently have the decks and don't have a playing board or playing mat, you could feel free to print it. It's going to take 2 sheets of paper. You'll just have to just tape it together, and then you have the board to actually play on. So for those that are playing the print and plays, or that have our actual test decks and didn't get a board, that's the way you can go ahead and print the board. And I think it's a separate file, correct, Jose?
Yes.
It is a separate file. How about that? You can go ahead, see that face? I don't know about that face. I didn't seem too confident, but I'm confident he put it as a separate file.
Yes,
So you don't have to print every card to just get to the board. You should just be able to print the board separately.
Exactly. Yeah, it should say play mat 1, play mat 2 or something.
All right, bet.
All right. And since we're still there, let's go to the complete rules.
Complete rules. Wow, this is a treat. I have not seen this yet. So let's see what happened here. What did you do?
In the complete rules, we have uploaded all pretty much what's in the mini rule book.
Okay, hold on. It's still loading on my part.
And
No,
you're not going fast enough.
it's
sir.
not me, man. It's my gerbils. They aren't running fast enough. Apparently, my internet is just pretty jacked. Are we sure that button's working? Hold on, Jose. Let me hit home. Let me hit home.
Cut you.
Yeah, I don't know. My computer's the website's now idling kind of weird.
Charlie, I'm gonna have to send you some guinea pigs, man. Them gerbils just ain't doing it
See,
right.
mine's
All right, y'all
working
trying the heck out of me.
perfectly
Listen, I'm running Streamlabs, I'm running Photoshop, I'm running the website, I'm also running Twitch, I'm running and I'm running you guys. So don't do that. Don't do that.
Twitch. I'm running.
That's it. Yeah, you running. You running in place.
And there's a new fee. Now you're gonna have to send in gerbils like that. Charlie can.
Wow. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if I can open up the website back up by itself. Let's see if it'll reopen up. I mean, now it's like, wow, I don't even know. All right, so we're on a technicality right now.
Jose, they're asking.
So Jose, let's go ahead and just kind of explain while it tries to load. I don't know what's going on my part. It's definitely a me thing. It is not the website, guys. I promise you. This is definitely a me thing.
For the question of Justin's, I am actually looking into the whole API thing now. So much other stuff came in that, kind of took me off, set me aside, and now I'm actually working. We were just talking about it earlier today, how I'm gonna create the API for it in order for, I could try to design the whole deck building, or I still don't know how to do the deck building, but at least displaying the cards for you to be able to filter through the cards is what I'm trying to create now.
Yeah, he was actually setting all that up while we were in the back end, like making sure.
Right.
And it's going to be very, very detailed, like to the point where you want to look for a specific energy class card that works for your energy class. It's going to filter every card to fit the energy class type. So if you want to only look at solar connecting cards or synergy cards, you'll be able to find the connecting cards through that method.
That's in the process. But meanwhile, I'm guessing your website's still not coming out.
Yeah, mine's loading kind of funny. But you know what? I could do this magical thing. It's called screen share. So let's go ahead and put you in the hot spot. And why don't you go ahead and test your gerbils real quick, man?
All right, give me 1 second.
Yep. I'm going to put the potted seat in Jose's hands. We'll see how this ends up. I apologize, guys. I'm going through this technical difficulty.
And if anyone wants to donate gerbils, just go ahead and send those to P.O. Box.
Wow. Look, mine loaded. Mine just loaded. Jose, hold on. Pump the brakes.
Right, never mind.
Pump the brakes. Hold on. No. But don't X yours out yet, Jose. Let me make sure that it'll showcase on my thing properly. You already did. All right. Well, we know yours is working fine. Let's see. Let's go ahead and head back into the dual screen real quick. Let me see. Complete rules. It just loaded the. Here we go. Here we go. That's golden right there. See, that's what we want to see. All right, so here we go. Let me stretch this out a little bit. Booyashika. All right, so what do we presented here?
And that looks blurry. That maybe not be on my side though. This is the rule book. If you flip through it, you can learn how to play the game, learn every detail about the game.
Wow, you can actually zoom in. Look at that.
Yeah, you can
zoom in for those that have a. And so this is on PC. Now, how well does this work mobile? Does it work the same way?
Yeah, it probably work the same way.
All right.
Of course, that's how everything works around when I make stuff. Everything works however it works. Boom shakalaka.
So as you guys can see here, this is the quick rules. This is actually what's going to be included in your starter decks. So really quick, if I was to go into my solo cam, we have these starter decks that'll be included with your or the books that'll be included with your starter deck. So we actually did it digitally as well for you guys to be able to track your the rule book, and all of the pages will be included on the actual website. In case you do lose your rule book, you need to have access to it. We do have it now digitally on the website. Jose managed to put that up there. So this will be one-to-one to what's included in your kit. Or if you're a person that just built your deck out of boosters and don't have the book because you didn't buy the starter deck, you'll have it here as well. Jose, so really quickly,
if you see these, on the bottom.
Yeah, because these seem like they're the standard rules. So if I wanted the advanced, all the advanced stuff,
you can click on that nice little green button.
Oh, look at that! Look at that right here at the bottom. Okay, so for for the complete advanced rules, boom. So if I click this, it downloads the file. I assume. Oh, look at wow! It actually came out pretty smooth, by the way. Now, is this printable? Can I download this if I click download or print?
If you go to the right on the top part, that button right there will allow you to download or print.
Ah, okay. All right. So guys, look, and we know it's in text format. I know we've had some people requesting the text format or at least the PDF file. Here it is. Jose put it up. This is the complete rules from advanced mode, from the standard, pretty much how to play our game and dissect it in full text for you guys. Now we do plan on putting it out in like a book form, just like we have the standard mode, in more of a visual to show and reflect the illustrations along with the information. So we know that works for some people. Again, we're going to be also updating our how to play videos. We're going to be making the advanced mode videos, and then we'll probably be updating the how to play video with the more updated information and data and icons and stuff within that nature on there as well. So you guys can feel free to
asking, is the splash damage in there? Do they talk about the splash damage in there in that book?
It actually should not, because that's kind of irrelevant in Rift mode, but it may. Here we go. Let's see right here. Advanced mode, energy class damage. We got shield damage, kinetic damage.
AOE. Explosive damage.
AOE, where was that? Oh, right here. Bam.
AOE damage.
There's your splash damage right there.
AOE. Targeting. That's going to be under targeting.
Look at that. I wonder why he would know that. Brandon, can you please let us know why would you know that?
Oh, because I wrote this rule book.
I guess maybe next time we just ask straight to the source. So yeah, it is absolutely in here. Splash damage will not be a relevant effect yet. Again, that's made for different game modes, which the next game mode that we're planning on putting together will be Carnage, which is multiplayer, where you can play up to 3 versus 3. And splash damage is going to be a huge factor in that game mode. So yes, and it does explain splash damage. So I guess Brandon was courteousy enough to not make you guys wait until Carnage mode to add that. He already added that for you. And who knows, maybe some splash damage synergy card may come out that could synergize singular damage and utilize that splash damage as a singular damage thing. You never know. I mean, that's just how our brains operate.
I actually got that joke. It made sense.
What was that?
No, I told Two Lanes, don't worry. I actually got that joke. It made sense. And we actually fixed the grenade card so you can be able to tell that it does shield damage as well as kinetic damage a little bit more easier.
Yeah, we've done a lot of overhaul. Trust me, we were listening to the community, and you guys made 100% sense, especially with all the information, guys. And and sometimes me and Brandon look at each other and we're like, why didn't we think about that? Like, that was actually a good idea. I'm like, well, we have a billion other things we're doing along with, but you guys definitely help narrow it down to the precise area. But yeah, so the complete rules are here, guys. They are all up to date. And if any changes are to occur, if you guys are reviewing the rules and something doesn't make sense, please DM Brandon. He'll review it himself. He's still to this moment critiquing this like words and terminology. He's doing a lot of work still, and it will upload.
There probably still is a few typos in there. I'm sure I probably didn't capitalize everything that needs to be capitalized and all that good stuff. So
yeah, but as a community, if
still
you
need to
guys
make
see,
little tweaks here and there.
yeah, if you guys see anything, feel free to go ahead and DM us, and we'll get to it as soon as possible, because you guys have been completely amazing and taking your personal time out to make sure everything makes sense. And we really do appreciate you guys. We listen, and trust me, we'll get on it as soon as possible. But Mr.
And
Jose,
let me know what you think about that format. I put a lot of time and effort into that format.
yeah, he did a lot of research too. He did a lot of research to verify what the best ways to present this, and he nailed it. He nailed it. You don't know how many variations he did too. Like, Brandon really took a lot of his personal time to do this. So yeah, just if you guys have any questions or anything just doesn't make any sense, or if there's a better way to probably terminalize certain things, let Brandon know. Just put in the ticket, DM him directly, and he'll review it and just make sure that, you know, it makes perfect sense. But keep in mind, guys, a lot of things in effect in this is because we are trying to make sure that we don't affect any other game modes that are coming out. So we try to make it, you know, just be very mindful on that behalf, that if certain changes don't occur, it's not because we're not listening or we're not paying attention, but because we need to make sure that whatever changes and effects we make doesn't affect other game modes. So that's just something to kind of keep in mind. But yes, Jose, thank you so very much. We really appreciate you loading this into the website. This is actually, it came out very smooth. Like, literally, you click the quick rules and it loads the whole PDF right up for you, and you can print it immediately. And I know that some people wanted it to be able to have it on hand, and there it is right there. And again, the quick little rules to play the standard mode is right here at your disposal. You guys can feel free to go ahead and review it. Again, if you got the starter decks, you'll have it included with your kit, right?
Yep.
Mr. Jose, you the man. All right, what else, Mr. Jose?
Right.
Come on, you brought a lot of flavor. I'm liking this. Let's keep the momentum going.
Let's go ahead and show them about that little number with the little coin.
Oh, so now we can finally talk about the thing I almost leaked out. All right, let me sign out real quick. So guys, let me sign out really quickly. This is actually kind of cool because I've actually been fighting with Jose about this system for quite some time, and he actually found a way to put it to where it's fine, where you can actually locate it. So I'm gonna zoom into my screen real quick. Hold on, let me see if I can push it over to the side. Let me see if I can.
I don't know if you can.
I know how to zoom in. I know how to zoom in. Okay, so right here into this corner, as you guys can see, there's a V coin, V something. We haven't even named the token yet, guys.
We still don't even have the name yet. If you go to the Discord, give us a name for the coin.
Yeah.
Let's see
let's not call it a coin. It's got to make sense in our universe, right? So we're Dimensional Rift Travelers. We won't have currency. It doesn't make sense to me. You know, let's just try to find something that makes kind of sense. So we'll open that up. I guess Jason or may put up a general idea. Maybe we could put it in the requested areas, Jason. I don't know.
We'll think about it.
All right, there's a thought, food for thought. But just know there's a token system in our game, right? So as of right now, the token system's located right here. So there's a place to actually view it and see it. So if I was to sign in as the individual, so right now I'm not signed in. I don't see any token points. So if I was to sign in under Vanquishers, and during my accruing points will be located actually right here, and you'll be able to see it at the glance of at your eye right there. Boom. There it is. I don't even know why. Right. It's probably because I'm so zoomed in. Oh man, what I do?
Probably, yeah.
I'm right into it. All right, let me zoom out. I'm so zoomed. There it is. Bam. So
anyway, so for the points, I have created a way where you can automatically get points once you register to the site. You automatically get 10 points off rip.
Hold on, Jose. So you're telling me right now that you're rewarding people just to register?
I'm rewarding, yeah. And the thing is that once I created the whole system, I actually gave 10 points to everybody, whoever already registered.
Wow. So you already immediately gave 10 points.
I'm just giving, like...
Now, hold on, let me check this out. Let me log out. Hold on, let me log into my account. Let me make sure this is accurate information. Hold on, man. Let me go to Charlie. I don't even know if my password's correct.
Looking at my account right now, I don't see anything.
Oh, I got 12. Hold on, your system's broken. You gave me more.
No. Wait a second. The thing is that, wait a second. For every time you log in daily, you will receive 2 tokens on top of your 10.
Hold on, that sounds broken though, man. I will log in every day if I have to get points.
Exactly.
That you're telling me is that? Wow. Okay, that's All right, guys, that may alter. I don't know, but if I was you guys, I would definitely log into your website, man, or log into the site, verify you got points, man. So what we plan on utilizing these points is being able to get exclusive items through our website. Again, like Jason mentioned, we have these metal cards that we showed on previous State of the Games. Certain cards will be exclusive, so they'll probably be up during the campaigns of the tournaments. So we plan on doing seasonal tournaments where they're going to be they're going to probably be backstory driven. We have a lot of great ideas on how we as the developers are going to run tournaments. So we currently have people in our community that are hosting tournaments for us that want to just go ahead and start sparking the game up, and we really appreciate you guys so much for that, taking your personal time out to go ahead and show it to your communities and play the game and give us feedback on some of the tournament events. But some of the events that we're going to be hosting will have themes, they'll have settings, events, and they're going to have like cool things that we're going to have in the back end. So what we plan on doing is with these token points is giving you guys token points for people that register, people that play into the tournaments. We have other great ideas that I don't want to announce right now because we're still trying to make sure things are working the way I see plan, which Jose is doing all his coding. He's doing his pi equals MC square, backslash, up, down, left, right, AB start.
I've been working diligently.
I could have just led with that, right? So next time, let me lead with that. So just so you guys know, these token points are going to be redeemable through the website exclusively. All right, so there'll be many different ways to accrue these points. Jason's got great ideas for utilizing some of these points for accruement for Street Team Initiative groups. There's just going to be so many different ways you can get this, and you'll be able to utilize it for basically exclusive items that pertain just to these point values.
Yes.
So Jose, that looks absolutely amazing. And again, it may evolve. You know what I'm saying? Like we may evolve it through time, but I mean, as of right now, it's there. It's trackable. And yeah. Do we have any questions? Do we have any questions, Mr. Jose? Or do we have any more to go ahead and cover?
Jason was hitting talking about the whole after pay. Once I set it up, or once we get approved through Afterpay to have their account, we'll be able to set that up once you actually finish your purchase, or not finish your purchase, but when you're purchasing your product, you will see it as an option to use Afterpay. So we're trying to help out the people, get what they want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the Afterpay splits it up, and I think initially it does 4 payments, but I think it has other options if you want to do longer payments as well.
Right. So, I mean, we're still looking into all that, like depending on how many times it gets split, but for the most part, I think it was 4, right?
Yeah,
4 payments.
So essentially, are these kind of like the way Wayfair and stuff do their things, where like you buy an item and you get to make the 4 payments to that item, or?
Yeah, it's
okay.
A split. It's basically a non-interest payment plan. If you wanted to order, X amount of product, it splits up whatever your total was into 4.
Oh, okay,
so
that's great.
Initially, it does 4, but I'm pretty sure you can adjust it to do more than 4 if you want. But after a certain point, if you keep splitting it, it does do interest after so many. But the first 4 split doesn't do any kind of interest to it. So.
Right.
Yo, that is wild. I didn't even know you. I knew you guys were asking questions earlier. I had no idea what that was, but that is freaking awesome, bro. And I know because some people, like my mom, she loves doing that Wayfair. Is it Wayfair? Am I saying that right? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? I'm not saying welfare, guys. I'm trying definitely not saying, but it's a program.
Leasing payments.
Yeah,
you're talking about Christmas time when you do the layaway at the Kmart.
My man knows what I'm talking about. Those big bins that be in the back of them stores. Yeah, something similar to that.
The cool thing is about this is it's like that, but you get your product straight up. You don't have to wait for the payments to finish or anything. So
I like that. Look at that, guys. Listen, if you guys don't think we're taking care of y'all, we taking care of y'all. Look at Mr. Jason setting up every avenue to take care of people, because guess what? We know we had a lot of family affected from the hurricanes and things within that nature, and we're trying to make sure that, and I know you guys wanted to support us since, at the very beginning and just couldn't listen. We got another method of being able to do so. So just know that we are working ways and avenues to make sure that we get this all going with you guys. Okay, so Jose, does that wrap things about up, or what we looking like?
Yes, I am finished for the week. I've working diligently and to say I am finished for the day.
All right, you know what? To be perfectly honest, I have not seen a quarter of these updates that Jose did, and I'm surprised and I'm a little giddy myself that how good it actually turned out and looked. Jose, you did absolutely terrific, bro. And I know you've been working on your side while we're working on ours. And we listen, guys. Sometimes we don't communicate every day. You know, we're taking our projects and working on them and getting them completed. I didn't even get an opportunity to see it until tonight, and I'm actually very satisfied with what I see. So, guys, listen, Print and Play is there. I know that there's a couple people in our community that was going to be hosting tournaments for Print and Plays as well. So, for you guys to go ahead and print your decks, get it started. I know Primrose, I keep saying his last, I know he has, oh, man, Jason, help me out here.
It's Primrose.
Evening Primrose.
Evening Primrose. I always call him Primrose every time I see him. Yo, what's up? So he was having issues. He managed to get it printed, and he got his deck together now. So yeah, so that's great. So you guys now can go on ahead, start print and play, get your decks built up. This is reflecting final product, so what it is what it is. Go ahead and start making your crazy chaos builds, and let's go to work, guys. Let's go to work. Start working, people. We're probably gonna be hosting alpha beta tournaments with print and play options. We're going to be doing the camera options, which I myself been personally working with. I know we've had some newer people in our community with their decks been playing frequently with us and playing over camera. We're going to have a tournament that way too, just to make sure that we can get everybody that is not within the local community that's actually out in the outer areas that's still supporting the game, the project, and still need people to play with. We got you. We got plenty of people that are going to do the camera style gameplay. We're going to be trying to host tournaments for that as well. And of course, we're still utilizing Tabletop Simulator. So without further ado, speaking of Tabletop Simulator, yes.
Did we show off the tournament stuff last week?
What do you mean show off tournament stuff?
Like the displays and all that stuff, or not yet?
Displays.
Yeah, like the setups, like whenever they go onto this, like the page is not up, so you guys can't see.
You talking
right
about
now,
the brackets,
yeah.
systems?
All right.
I think we did show it on a previous state of the game, but it might have been the old model. I don't think it's the newer setup or the one that we reverted back to. But we'll definitely end up having it. Guys, listen, look, we're
till next week, buddy, guys.
So we'll have a better setup with the next
Dragon
game. Look,
Ball
Jose
Z.
is so psyched right now. He wants to go back to his segment after he cleared it. Let me go ahead and show you guys this map up. So we'll make sure to show you guys a couple of examples, which looks absolutely phenomenal, guys. I'm very excited that he got this to work. Again, there was a coding issue. Jose got the coding to work right, and it looks absolutely stunning, guys. And it works good for mobile, and it works good for your actual website page. So keep in mind,
But
for those that want
not
to
till
host
next week,
tournaments, you don't need a third-party site. You don't need a third-party engine. If you're already using those things, use those things. Feel free. But our website will be able to support those things. So we're looking at potentially Street Team Initiative groups to be able to host tournaments, that want to host tournaments, to have that platform to be able to utilize. We'll showcase it next state of the game because I know it's going to take a little bit of coding to put a couple of our emails in there just to kind of showcase it as a demo. So yes, Jose, we'll definitely make sure that we set that up for next week's state of the game, man. I appreciate you on that, though. He did actually come through another breakthrough. Jose's been busting his butt this, for these couple weeks, man. He's been doing very good. So with that being said, Mr. Brandon, where can new people come, or anybody that's interested in playing the game, guaranteed to go ahead and get access to a developer to speak with them besides Discord, because we're on there every day texting people. Like I text my mother, my wife, and everybody else inside the Discord, like actual live chatting groups. So where can they go to play test the game with a developer?
What you want to do is you want to go to VanquishersTCG.com.
Okay.
And unlike Charlie, you're going to want to register. Once you're registered, you can go ahead and hit that print and play button, and you're going to have access to all 150 cards.
Did y'all feel that? Y'all didn't feel that? That Mack truck that just ran over my back?
Wow.
Oh, man, he just threw me under the bus right there.
Once you have access to all 150 print and play cards, you can print up whatever card you want, create whatever proxy deck you want, and then you head over to the Discord. We'll hop on the webcam, play a few games on the webcam. The other way to play is you want to go to the website again. You're going to want to register, and you want to go down to the TTS mod. Tabletop Simulator mod is free on our website as well. Go on there. Again, you're going to have access to all 150 cards, and you can play on Tabletop Simulator. You can also go to our Discord, and people will be in Tabletop Simulator playing as well.
Yeah,
now,
our mod is
need
totally...
someone. Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. Our mod is totally free, by the way. You just got to have the subscription to the Tabletop Sim, which I believe is like $20-something. I know that we had newer people in
They
our
just ended
community.
the sale. It was like $10.
Oh, like $10. Look, you guys can really catch it on sale. We had new people in our
Wait.
community that bought.
They run sales all the time,
TTS.
actually.
Yeah. I bet you by Christmas it's gonna be another sale.
Oh yeah, man. I know we had some people that bought TTS just for the game, and the way you get it, you just click subscribe. Make sure you click the subscribe button here at the bottom area, and it will immediately show up on your dashboard when you go to play games. It'll show up at the bottom. You just click it, and the game will be completely available to you.
Hey, they're asking, so what's the most busted deck so far?
Oh wait, hold on. We needed to, number one. We need to define busted, all right? Because
I can tell you.
it
You want
could
my
be like
answer?
the whack deck, like the most garbage, or what's the most overpowered deck. Like we gotta figure out what busted is. I don't know what that term is. Can we
I'll tell you
clarify
what
that?
the most busted one is, but Charlie don't want me to say it.
No, he's not. I challenge me right now. Challenge me right
Challenge
now
him.
with that deck.
Challenge
It's
him.
broken for Jason because he don't know how to play him right. Don't do it, Jay.
I'm wrong about that. I played that character and beat you, Jose, and Brandon at the same time.
Okay, so I need to hold on. See, now I'm misinterpreting. You see what I'm saying? It's like reading a document and you interpret it how you
Rainbow.
I need to know what busted means. So let's go ahead and clarify that real quick.
What is busted? We need a definition.
I need
of
the definition of busted. So, Mr. Brandon, go ahead, continue until we get that definition of busted. Then we'll talk. That'll be the open conversation we'll have. Absolutely. Now I'm passionate about this conversation. We're gonna have this. All right. So, print and play. No, TTS. You go ahead and subscribe. Where else can they go ahead and play the game with a developer of any kind, Mr. Brandon?
That's the only two places you can go. What are you talking about?
No,
It's
man.
like, what the heck? Brandon was like in the middle of that storm.
Yeah.
He was about to say something.
Yeah,
like,
I glitched out. I was like, wait a second, where else can we go? I was like, headed. I was like, wait.
He said, huh?
Yo, hey, he's done
Broke my
like,
brain.
they didn't even know what to say. Like, that's it, bro. Like, what are you trying to make me say? Like, yo, hey, man, I needed that laugh right now. That was funny as
All
heck,
right,
man.
so anyways, those are the two places you can go to get the game so you can play them. Now, if you need someone to play with, guaranteed every Sunday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be playing either on Tabletop Simulator or on the webcam. Not too sure about the webcam, actually. I need to go ahead and get my proxy deck going so I can hop into all that. But every Sunday night, and if you don't know how to play, I'm more than willing to teach you how to play. And if you're not able to get on Sunday nights, just hit us up. Hit up the community. There's always someone on around most of the time, anytime, willing to play to show you how to play.
Yeah, we actually have newer people that are very intrigued playing, but I think a lot of them are playing with the test decks out the box. I think they are working on getting their proxies done. So if you do have a test deck out the box, feel free to DM us in the group. We'll be more than happy to play standard mode with you and kind of catch up. Just understand those test decks out the box. A lot of updates have occurred prior to that. Not enough updates to break, like to where you won't understand what the game is. It's usually more like icons and maybe a terminology here and there, but it's nothing no different from final product. So those test decks are still very relevant. Just understand placement, like because at one time we had it shield damage in one location. Now they're both located in a damage area to be able to locate them. We appreciate the community for bringing that to our attention, which makes perfect sense. How all the damage should be in one location, targeting should be in another. We managed to rectify that and update our cards, so those cards will not reflect that. They were obviously the older first
I got a
setup.
definition, Charlie.
What was that?
I got a definition for
Oh, you got a
busted.
definition. Hold on. Let me see if we can coast through this before we get to this topic. This is going to be very touchy, guys. It's going to be very, very touchy. I don't know. So, yes. And again, we are playing live. We are playing live with our proxy decks. We go to Nerdy Needs, which is our local LGS. Feel free to go to any of your guys' local LGS to play with other people. I know we have some people out in more southern Florida that are going to their local LGSs, showcasing the game, playing the game with other people, which we greatly appreciate by a busload. We also got some people in our community that is Moonside Band that is actually gathering a bunch of friends over to do a little small tournament to get people to know how to play the game and get feedback.
Yeah,
and
he's
stuff like
already
that.
locked in 5 people. He's
he's
invited 8 people to do a home tournament.
A
So
home
he's
little
gonna-
tournament, a knockout tournament. So
Right.
we appreciate.
He's
We
great.
want to know. We want to know the reviews, if you don't mind, Moonside. Whenever you're done there, we would like to know what the feedback people thought. How well did the tournament go? What were the times in the tournament? And we do expect, you know, we've been gauging anywhere between, 35, 45 minutes per game. But that's, of course, having knowledge of your deck, playing your game, knowing your hero, right? We're expecting anywhere in between. But we would like to know on average what people, you know, games lasted and, you know, what was the outcome. So, yeah, we do have people right now that are starting to host their own little tournaments on the games, and we really do.
If you guys are interested in deck builds and stuff like that, we have a new section in the Discord called deck builds. So it has in there where you can see different hero deck builds people have made and have suggested. And then there's also I also threw in there a concept card area. So if you have an idea for a card, you can throw it in there.
Which actually, great ideas has already been coming out through the concept, like land territories, similar to Magic and Pokemon with stadiums. Like a land type style card, something we didn't really think about. We were potentially considering ships and other things within that nature, but really didn't think about lands. That was a great idea and something that we could probably, you know, marinate a little bit, just make sure that it doesn't affect any other game modes with potentially incorporating these ideas. But man, that was a great idea, guys. We really do appreciate you guys coming up with great stuff. But yeah, so tomorrow is my son's birthday, so I just want to say that out in the open. So I'm trying to work a little bit of getting my son's birthday, but still be able to make it to Nerdy Needs to be able to live play with you guys. Regardless, we'll be there. Trust me, I got into a car accident last week, and no matter how catastrophic my whole back end got torn up, I still managed to show up to the LGS afterwards, after dealing with all that, to join with my community to play the games, man, and have a great time. So I'll see what we can do as far as getting there. I'm going to try to get there on time, and we'll have these games played. So definitely that. And so I'm usually showing up there around 7. Jason shows up around 7, 6:30, give or take, depending on his busy schedule. I know Jason's he's doing a lot. In fact, Jason's the core root of making sure everything's getting here on time, communicating with all the people, getting all the stuff on the back end, getting developed, built, and properly, you know, structured. So he'll be there.
Stitch has been doing demos at Cool and Stuff Games in Tampa.
Oh, yeah. Stitch too has also been branching out a little bit to other LGSs and showcasing the game. Yeah. And again, we appreciate you guys in the community doing that, taking your personal time out.
That's Stitch.
Stitch. Did I say Zip? Jesus, I do that to you all the time.
I'm just messing with you.
Man, stop, man. No, but you know what the problem is? I do that to him, right? He will vouch for that. He'll be like, yo, is Zip really Zip? All right, for those that don't know, Zip is our comic artist. He's amazing, by the way. You could check him, Zip Draw. He's absolutely awesome. He's doing great things, man. But yeah, so that's pretty much that. Let's hit this definition real quick. What's the definition, Jason, of what terminology were we talking about? What was busted, broken? What was it?
Busted means broke, too good, unfair, table flippy. I know a character that was like that, but he got fixed.
Okay, so we're talking.
He got fixed,
okay, hold on. Where's the timeline? Are we talking currently? Like, who's the broken one now as we stand, or who was the broken one?
Well, you could current. They're saying current.
Current. Right now, I can't say anyone's broken. It's been very, very well balanced. If it's anyone that's having a lot of sea salt on, and I don't know if it's because it's my build. Again, I'm throwing it out there.
Hey, Two Fluent says that it's Clara.
Nah, man. Listen, she's bad, bro. She's bad. Don't get me wrong. You synergize her right, she will give you the business. But Caligo is, man, I don't know. I really did something jacked up with this man. But he is very defeatable. Very defeatable. And quick tool, man, I'm going to give you guys heads up out there. If you do not use any DD, which is direct damage, grenades, energy blasts, hidden blades, something that's not going to require targeting, he is going to be a hard hero to hit. I'm promising you guys that. We've rectified so much different things. Look, Justice calling me out again. He has yet to beat my Caligo build. I think he got something. He worked Brandon last night. I think he put Brandon on the bench with his build. He really.
Now they looking for tournaments. They want
to trying a little something different though.
Listen, hear me out.
I was trying a little something different. I was doing some experimenting. I think I got the sauce just right. Ooh, I've been doing some refining.
That might be another call out. Okay, so personally, I think I've lost with Caligo once, and it was against Vale. and it was against Stitch, and he had the prime build that put me down. I mean, he had the key card components early on in the fight. I mean, he really got me good. Other than that, with Caligo, I'm going to be honest, that man's a ghost. It's funny because Too Fluent ended up putting a picture, and I remember this image, if you guys were in our community, of Smoke back when they were the ninjas, when he was just sitting there like in prayer mode, like ghosting, and you couldn't see him against Sub-Zero and Scorpion, and he's sitting there shadowing out. That's exactly how Caligo is. But if he gets hit, he feels it. I'm telling you guys, when I did get DD'd, or the moment that someone actually managed to land a targeting attack, Caligo feels that, and it hurts, man. He does not recover well. He doesn't have very much life.
A lot of cards that
very
do
much
direct
shields.
damage abilities on them weapons.
Yeah,
That's
you definitely want to make sure you direct damage Caligo. Do not try to target him unless you got great mods, great targeting weaponry. He is a nightmare. He is a nightmare, guys.
So it looks like, you know,
That's
to answer
personal.
your question, Two Lanes, you know, they're saying a lot of different heroes. So you're right. When is the tournament? We're gonna have a tournament to see who's the champion, whose deck is the best.
Yeah, so right now we're trying to structure that, guys. We're gonna be doing a print and play tournament. Again, we have Jason's been talking with what was
They're called Box Island. They're another group of tournament runners. So
who was the gentleman that you were talking to on Facebook?
Jacob, guy Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob.
Yep.
Jacob's
So,
another dude.
They want to put together a pay-in tournament, proxy tournament. So if people are interested, I'll start putting the information in there for people to say, hey, they're interested.
Yeah.
And then we'll go from there. But we also want to do some other, you know, more or less like learn to play tournaments and stuff like that. That's something that I wanted to do in the sense of like, say, for instance, let's take for instance, Two Lanes. Two Lanes knows the game. He has played the game. He can invite a friend that he can coach while they're playing, and they both will win something, you know, the coach and the person playing. That was something I was thinking about doing for like a learn to play tournament. So it allows somebody who knows how to play to help somebody learn how to play, and it, you know, makes the community grow and more people interact and get to know each other as well. So
yeah, it's a lot of fun, guys. Listen, we're competitive players ourselves. If you guys would see us during days that we all get together at one place playing games, it gets competitive very fast. Like, you guys can already see the tension between Jason and Brandon when they're calling each other out. Like, yo, that's for real, guys. This isn't fake.
Brandon
like,
don't want no drama
real.
from
like,
me.
And when we're calling each other out, it's because it's personal on certain levels. Like, I got people in our community. Listen, Just, I love you, dude. You are the Veil master. I have to give it to you, bro. You got a mean Veil.
I don't know.
But the ironing on, I know you're feeling some kind of way right now against my Caligo, and it's my Caligo build. I get it. He's a nightmare, and I've gotten whooped. And I'm telling you guys the formula, the hot sauce. You're gonna need DD against him. Just got a mean one-hitter quitter or a two-hitter quitter Veil that is just outright disrespectful. I've actually had the pleasure to print his build, and his build is ugly and ruthless.
Let him build it. Don't let him build it. Just, you gotta stop him.
So,
yeah, we're gonna do TTS tournaments too. We probably can do where people who want to do either or, like over the cam and TTS. We just have to figure out the manipulations for the cameras and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's all workable. TTS, if somebody can't do over the camera, so
yeah,
I can't do over the camera.
Yeah, we got people. We got our own local community that are hosting their tournaments. Correct. We're gonna be doing ours as devs. We're planning on hosting our own too. That will probably be, again, giving you guys tokens, these new token systems that we've been working on, and other things within that nature to teach you guys how to play. And we're also going to be doing locals too. So we will be going to our local LGS, which will be Nerdy Needs. We plan on doing local tours. Again, Jason's setting a lot of these things up for next for the beginning of next year, for us to hit other local areas once we get the product in, once we got stuff to go in and showcase. Because we're finding out that every time we go to a location or somewhere, people want it now, right? And we get it. And this occurs often. People see the game, they're convinced they want to play now, they don't want to wait, and we tend to tell them, hey, you gotta wait, you know, because XYZ. You know, we're gonna be holding out before we do our tours. We're gonna make sure we have product on hand. hit these tours and start showcasing the game, getting newer people to our community, getting people comfortable to playing in all the different platforms. I mean, we're getting
growing the player base.
Yes.
That's the most important thing.
Correct.
Before anything else, guys. Growing the player base.
So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do, and that's what we're doing. And we got people from all walks of life playing the game, wanting to play the game. And we've had some people question, hey, listen, man, I'm over in this state. I'm over in this country. I don't know if there's going to be a huge player base in my country. What can we do? And this is what we're going to do, the camera style. I promise you guys we will get camera gameplays. Magic the Gathering does it, and they have perfected that style of gameplay. It's for some people, right? Some people like it. Some people, it's going to be a love-hate. So some people may join it, some people not. But we're going to cater to all walks of life, and we're going to find the methods and the best way to be able to do it for our game. Keep in mind, our game's completely different than most other games. So we're still formulating the proper methods for our game. So it's all learning curves. The people that are hosting tournaments for us right now, the proxy tournaments, we're listening. We're all ears. So what worked well for you, please let us know. Give us that insight. Why did it work well? And then we'll be able to inherit that and maybe make that a rock solid stone thing where it becomes like a franchise play style where people be like, listen, this is the model. Run this model. It's very simplistic. Go ahead and run it through.
Yeah.
So
we getting close to this time, Charlie. Come on now.
Yeah, so to answer that question, I feel everybody's pretty well balanced, personally. There are going to be moments, there are going to be overpowered moments. Listen, guys, every hero is going to have their overpowered moments, especially if they pull what they need at the timing, right? That's the RNG.
Oh, yeah.
That's the RNG. The RNG is what you got in your hands, and hopefully you land the attack. People are loving the combat dice system because though you're the underdog at the very beginning, you still got the opportunity for to make the opponent to miss, right? What makes boxing such a great game? I love watching this game because I feel like I'm watching boxing. Boxing is the art of making the enemy miss, right? The art of making a miss. And as the concept is pretty translatable in our game. I think a lot of people are misinterpreting our game for, it's just literally target, back and forth. That's the whole game. It's really nothing like that, guys. It seems that way when you get to test decks, but once you start to get into that advanced mode where you're making your opponent miss, of deflecting damage back, I mean, there's so many ways to defend your hero. It's insane. There's just as many different ways to defend your hero as it is to offensively make your hero aggressive. So without further ado, I know that we're touching on this topic for quite a bit. I could talk all night about this combat system, and I could talk all night about what heroes to bomb. Clotta is pretty good. So if y'all really want it, Clotta to me is, I have a mean build. I just haven't had the opportunity to really play her, and haven't had the opportunity to really play.
Shout out to Too Fluent. Thanks for the sub, homie.
Yeah, much love, bro. Much love. And I haven't had the opportunity to really play Saigon for a while. I think I played him a few times. But personally, Saigon is still king. I'm just going to throw it out there because it's personal. That's personal. Jason will speak otherwise. Jason's rasking all day right now. I know Jason's rasking all day no matter how many times we nerfed him, unfortunately. Jason's a little hot about that, but he's still building his nasty rasting build. That's pretty ruthless. So we want to showcase a few things tonight for you guys. We do got product on hand. We did work out a few things. So for the people that did get the dials, we have managed to put the dials together. Let me put it on this bright light. I'm going to go solo cam, guys, for a second just to go ahead and showcase this stuff for you guys. So we managed to make one mock-up of the dial. So we do have all the products for the dials. We're going to be putting these dials together. And I know some people got it. Some people didn't get it yet. But we do have some on hand. We will have them on the website again. Once all of the Kickstarter people got their items, they'll be able to order whatever's left over separately. So as of right now, this is the dial packaging. I almost flipped it upside down. Hold on. All the 4K beauty's going after me. All right, yeah, you know, I got to cover my beauty. But so this here is the actual packaging of the dial. So this here is our battle dial. For those that don't have no idea what this is, this essentially will allow you to keep track of all your heroes' storage energy points, all your heroes' shield points, and the actual life points here. So at the very bottom, you'll be able to spin the dials and be able to keep track of all your shield points, all of your actual storage energy points as it gets accrued, and your actual life points. So you won't need those cubes that are included, and you won't need to put them on top of the actual board. You keep this with you. This here will keep track of everything inside of an actual dial system. And it's cool because the good thing about this is that it's actually fluorescent. So if you played it with a black light, I'm not going to say anything beyond that. But if you had a black light of any kind, this will glow completely in front of you. It's actually pretty nice, man, the way the fluorescent colors are. All the neon. I mean, you could pretty much see with the way the light's hitting the red and the the green, how bright it is, man. So imagine that fluorescent color. So you'll be able to keep track of all that. It does have a backboard, and then on the actual back of the package itself, we'll have the dated information, just a little bit of marketing information about what the point of this dial is, and it explains what each 3 motions are, and of course have the Kickstarter badge right here that you have supported this product on Kickstarter. So we did have a few of these that sold on Kickstarter, but we did over order. So we do have a few more extra. So if you guys are interested, after the Kickstarter, after we've made our fulfillments, we'll have a few more of these dials to keep track of your actual character stat values. Do we have any questions, Ms. Jane? Did I cover everything on the actual packaging dial? And it's cool because it actually has this little hanger. So for those that are LGS that did get their packagings, you can actually put this on a little hook hanger and just hang them right up into your... Oh, I just dropped it, guys.
Great job.
I just dropped it on the table. But
Show you it's durable.
I just wanted to show you guys the durability of it, right? Just don't drop it from 7 feet like Brandon that he did at the trade show. Because when he dropped it,
hey, when I dropped it, it literally went into every single piece possible. I mean,
so
every single screw,
y'all don't know Brandon,
every single piece, everything.
Y'all don't know Brandon. Stand next to this man. I am not making this up. I think I'm up to
Brandon dropping something is different from us dropping something.
Yeah, his is from like a whole different origin. Like his, I don't even think air that he breathes is on the same platform as us. I'm just gonna throw that out there. That's how tall Brandon is, man. So the next thing we want to showcase tonight, really quickly, that Jason's been putting together and we've been talking about is our infamous booster boxes, guys. Our booster boxes. This is the shrink wrap. It's sealed in our shrink wrap. We do got the V's on it to show the authenticness of it. We do have security seals, that these will have security seals in it as well, okay? So when you do break it open, you'll know what the security seal is. The weight and the feel of this just feels absolutely phenomenal,
it feels
guys.
solid, man.
It just feels absolutely phenomenal. We do got the QR, so if you guys do have it, and want to hit the QR, you can learn how to play the game. So if you do not have our YouTube channel, this here will show you how to play the game before you even break it open to make sure that it's even for you. You know, the bottom is just basically just, you know, our hologram back then bottom. So this actual box itself, when open, Saigon is cut out from this. Actually, I have an example back here. Hold on one second. Let me pull this example.
Yeah, pull the example so they can see how we got
it.
This is custom
how
made,
it should
guys.
look on the shelf. Not this box here. This is an old box. I just threw that inside the box just kind of fulfill it. But yeah, so this is how it's going to look on the shelf. So Saigon's going to be printed out word. You'll have your booster boxes packs in here. And you know what? Bump that, Jason. Listen, I'm feeling a little froggy. I'm going to open it up tonight. I'm going to open it up.
Open it up,
man. Open it up. All right, look, guys. I'm going to break it open. Keep in mind, the cards are not here. These are just...
Who knows? Who knows? They don't know.
Demo box.
They don't know. Why you making things up, Charlie? It could be demo, could not be.
I don't know, man. You know, that's just how I feel. Well, the one thing that is not accurate to this box, because this is just, we were just showcasing it and testing out the
seal. We don't have
the ceilings and everything. It will not have the box topper. So box toppers will be included. This is talking about the gold, silver, and rainbow foils. It will be on top of the actual box topper when you guys break these open. So there will be a silver. Oh my gosh. Yo, these things are sealed. So your guys' stuff will be secured very well. Oh, there we go. Boom, I got it open. So I just tore open the side here.
Hold on, don't open it down there. You got to bring it up there and open. You got to show the art of opening. People like this stuff.
The art of opening. See, I need to have a better camera for this in the future. Hold on, it's showing the 4K is just showing the beauty.
You need an overhead cam, but it's okay. We're gonna make.
But it's all right. We're gonna do this underhand. Look, and then it sucks because my camera's mirrored. So let's go ahead and open this. Live. Look, man. There you go. There you go. Oh man. Oh man, the beauty. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and break this open. Look how the box actually looks without... Guys, again, camera's not capturing the beauty of this at all. Look, and it also has our Kickstarter badge on it, so keep in mind this is exclusive to the Kickstarter, and there may be another little badge that Jason's putting together for exclusivity. So these are the way our boxes look. So when you open them, of course, we're going to have a security seal. This one actually didn't have it because we were doing test sealings. So it'll break open. Your boosters will all be in there, which they're all falling out right now. Which you guys have already seen what our packs look like. There will be 5, 2 of each art.
And on each side.
Yeah, 2 of each art.
4 of each hero.
2 of each hero heart.
5 different hero designs. So
but it's just design work, guys. It doesn't guarantee that you're going to have cyber stuff in here. It's all randomized. Just want to throw that out there, okay? So the way it will look in the actual packaging, so if I went on ahead and just go ahead and put this together real quick, I'm going to go ahead and make the box itself. Ooh, Jason, I'm making the box. Making the box. This is how it would look on your shelf. Or this is how it would look at your LGS. Booyah Shika. So, of course, we had plenty of the cyber packagings to make sure that we can go ahead and make sure this is to scale. Oh, look, one of our packs came out. But yeah, oh, look, I'm showing it upside down.
You gotta take the packs out and show them the inside, too.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to show you guys the insides. But yeah, so even the packaging is matching the ceiling. So yeah, like I said, we got the notches off to the top. You guys will be able to break that free. Let me go ahead and pull these out real quick. I got a lot of packages. Hold on, I'm gonna make it rain, Jay. I'm gonna make it rain.
It's 20
it's
packs.
Gonna rain boosters.
10 on each side.
Ow!
Hey, Charlie.
I think I just annoyed my dog right now.
That's fine.
So the inside actually. Oh, look, one stood inside. Where's she at? Where's she at?
That's one brave little pack.
Boom, she stood inside. So yeah, once you get to the bottom, you'll have these in there, and it'll actually have our divider here. So the divider itself will have the to make sure that the packs don't slide amongst each other when they're inside the packaging. So yeah, guys, this is what it's looking like. What it's looking like 1-to-1. So this does have the actual 11 cards into the pack itself. So you guys can see
open the
how.
Pack. Let's see how easy it's open the pack.
Bust this open. Look, live in stream. I'm clumsy, guys.
This ain't no...
Look how simple this is. Look, literally like butter, Booyah, booyah. Let me pull out these cards. Let's see what kind of randos I got. Oh, I'm already seeing lightning reflexes, guys. This is fan faves. This is fan faves right here. Hold on. This is a must-have as an assassin. Must-have as an assassin card. Oh man, you guys want to see the rarity? Look at the rarity count I got, guys. Keep in mind we're just playing this. We were testing prints, right? We were testing the setups. Oh, got a whole set of lightning reflex. So these are not the actual collation, guys. These are just random cards. We wanted to make sure that we put 11 cards in the pack. We want to make sure that it's thick and it fits well in the box. The weight was good. We were just testing the packaging, but the thickness of the card is 1-to-1 to what you guys are to expect. And cover my face. Dang, it just wants to get some beauty. There we go. Boom. The thickness of the card is still the same gauge that we've been using on all our cards. So we wanted to make sure that it wasn't too thick and it would fit inside of the actual booster boxes. But everything's turning out and looking absolutely phenomenal. It's meeting expectation, guys. In fact, it's exceeding expectation. That's how beautiful things are looking right now as we speak. So we are very excited to showcase this to you guys. We can't stress on how beautiful these things look live in your hands, man.
A lot of hours, a lot of time, and yeah, the Betty White card, you never know. It could come out sooner or later. They say when we getting the Betty White card. What I was asking.
Betty White.
Yeah, the Betty White card, yo, that's a powerful card. We can pull out Betty White card.
We're gonna have to talk more about that Betty White. Look, I
Betty White.
I didn't know we were doing a Betty White card. When did this happen?
That was in a secret Betty White meeting that you were supposed to follow on your schedule. Everybody else was there. They're already asking about it.
I wasn't there for that.
No, Brandon, I'm real. I wasn't there either. I don't even know what he's talking about.
We gonna make a Betty White card possibly.
Betty Blanco. Betty Blanca.
Betty Blanca.
Betty Blanca.
But yeah, guys, so that's some of the product we got. Next week, tune in. We'll have more product to show you guys as we keep going. And everything is moving smoothly. We definitely appreciate everybody that makes the time to come out and hang out with us on a Monday and talk about what's going on. Just be on the lookout for the next updates. Remember, if on BackerKit you've not finished out your survey, please do. If it does push come to shove and you can't, just message me, let me know, and we'll figure it out. We'll work it out. What are you showing them, Charlie?
I'm show them the inside of the pack for those that are newer.
Why don't you cut that open?
It's on the inside, guys. These are going to be future plans. What we plan on doing with the insides of these ceilings may not just be a V. It could be a code. It could be anything. The redemption, guys. Listen, if you guys are collectors, you might be collecting some gold inside of a pack that you don't even know what you got. So it's just one of them things, man. You got surprises upon surprises upon surprises. Don't just tear your pack and throw it out. The pack could be worth something, guys. That's where we're putting the collectability, man. Beyond just the cards, beyond just the gold and silvers and lions and tigers and bears and oh my, it's gonna be printed everywhere. I'm just going a little crazy right now. My bad. Kill that light all up in my face.
The V trigger for Betty White is I win. That's her blue trigger.
Who said that? Who just said that?
Blue said that. And then Stitch said that Betty White is Raskin's teacher.
Oh, we're gonna get the Golden Girls. Can y'all imagine that? It's gonna be the full set. We'll have them all. I'm gonna have the old grandma.
Charlie's Angels.
Ooh, espérate, pero cógelo con take it easy, bro. All right, guys. So, hey, listen, that's all the updates. We appreciate all your guys tuning in. We are definitely beyond the time frame that we typically do this. We try to keep these stated games for about an hour. I know we exceeded about an hour and a half. We were doing a little bit of setups, but again, we like to stress to you guys that, time is the most important thing in the world, guys. Listen, make sure that you share that time with things that matters to those that matter and everyone else in the world that matters with you guys, man. That's the most important thing. And again, we do appreciate you guys sharing a little bit of that time with us tonight on the State of the Game. Whether if you're watching it live with us or watching it on a later date, we appreciate you guys. Water. Drink water per Jason. Make sure you're drinking gallons a day because he definitely hounds us on that water. Look at that H2O all day. So, Mr. Brandon, really quick, for anybody that came in late, what can they do to help be here on time or within that nature? What can be done?
So some of y'all are missing out what we got going on here. So make sure you hit that bell icon, stay notified on everything going on. Vanquishers TCG, we are on every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you don't want to be late like Charlie. Actually get here on time and hopefully we'll start on time.
You see what I'm saying? Brandon's been riding me all night, guys. Like, he's been riding. I was late though, so he can keep that train. But
we was like, Charlie, we need to start the State of the Game, and he's like, screw all of them.
I did not say that. I swear I did not say that. This man tripping. So Jose, what are other platforms that the community can find us on? What other platforms can they find us on, bro?
And if you do become late to all this stuff, you can catch us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and iHeart, plus Google Podcasts.
Oh man, all them sources. Where
you
did
can
we
just
come
listen
up
to
with
us
this?
on the road.
Did we just make this up, or did the community suggest this?
Ever since I became a podcaster, people are just stopping me randomly on the streets now. It's crazy.
He's a celebrity overnight. All right, Twister.
Hey, I feel brand new.
Again, we appreciate all you guys, man. All the ideas. Again, if you have any ideas or any suggestion on cards, even something that's a little different, Jason did put up a new section in our Discord. You guys can check it out. And put out your ideas, man. And people are definitely talking about them and dialoguing about it. And again, if you're watching this on a later date, you can feel free to leave a message on the video itself. We'll respond timely as quickly as possible. But the best way to get a hold of us will be through our Discord. We're active on there every single day, every single morning, every evening. I mean, just 24 hours, pretty much just monitoring it as a dev. You'll definitely get a hold of a dev. So just feel free to just reply to us on Discord, or just message us on Discord directly or to the community. But again, we appreciate all you guys tonight. Next week we got quite a bit of more updates. A lot things are going to be coming in, and as they come in, we're going to be filling you guys up on the updates. I know Jose's working a lot on the website, still balancing out a few other things. We're going to be playing the game aggressively, guys. We definitely want to get these tournaments up and running. We're psyched about this as much as you guys are. Trust me, again, we're competitive players. We love playing this game, man. We're going to take it to that level. But until the next State of the Game, we appreciate all you guys. Have a good night. Vanquishers,
we are out.
We're out, guys.